we will press record. We will make the announcement that I am drunk because now we're in the official recording portion, right? Doing a drunk reaction to Thundercat's Drunk. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I always thought it'd be fun. You know, Thundercat likes to fuck around. He's got silly lyrics. I know he has like a song that's about Diablo and shit. I like Diablo. I play Diablo. And so it's just, there's a lot, you know, that I can connect with as a person in terms of having fun. We are live on the Twitch, as you can tell. And, you know, I'm just going to fuck around. I'm not going to worry about it. Whatever it is what it is. You know, I'll try and pay attention to the lyrics. I'll do what I normally do, but I'll probably talk to chat a little bit. So if you're listening or if you're watching the video on Patreon or whatever, slightly disruptive to your experience, but that's okay. You know, that's okay. That's all right. What time is it? It's 6. It's 6:01. We're officially rolling. I don't really have anything for opening thoughts. What do I have? What do I think of when I think of Thundercat? I think of Dragon Ball Do-Rag and the music video for it. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. I think of him going to the cave with Kenny Beats and drinking like 3 or 4 of those fucking crazy weird energy drink things and just getting all fucked up. And Kenny telling him like, no, seriously, you need to stop. You need to stop. yeah, those things. Eurobuzz or whatever. Fuck. He was pounding those goddamn things. Crazy. Crazy guy. I mean, fucking bass god, which I love. So I don't know anything about this album. I'm hoping it's silly. I'm hoping there's tons of bass. I'm hoping it's just Thundercat doing whatever the fuck that he wants to do, honestly. All right, let's drop in, yo? The first track is called Rabbot Ho, I guess. Rabbot Ho. It's only 38 seconds. It rolls right into track 2, which is called Captain Stupido. I like that as well. Both are Thundercat and Flying Lotus. I don't know if I've heard any production from Flying Lotus. So this might be a first for me as well. If you're looking for the bass god, oh yeah, what's that, Lil B? Yep, Wesley's Theory off of T-Pab. Yep, fuck yeah. I actually was just listening to this, and I was listening to Lauder 2, Jid. He fucking goes off on the bass on that one. I fucking love that shit. So good. So good. All right, let's drop in. That's enough hesitation. I'm losing focus, and that's bad because we haven't even started yet. So here's track 1, Rabbot Ho. I think I will leave. Maybe I'll mute the mic. We'll see how it goes. You guys let me know in chat if I need to mute the mic, if it's feeding back too much. I do have the bass kind of cranked on my speakers. My wife told me not to put on headphones, so I'm not putting on headphones. All right, track 1, Rabbot Ho, Thundercat. No need to mute. Yeah, I kind of think so too. Like, let's let the bass roll in. Friends, they come and go. Let's go hard. Get drunk. Travel down the rabbit hole. Captain Stupido.
I feel weird. Comb your beard, brush your teeth. Still feel weird. Feed your meat. Sleep.
All right. Jesus, take the wheel. I wonder how many instruments Thundercat is playing on this. The bass for sure. I wonder if he's doing the guitar. Beat your meat. Go to sleep. Oh my god.
Jesus, take the wheel.
love the like guitar that's going on in here.
I feel weird. Comb your beard, brush your teeth, still feel weird. Need your meat, go to sleep. I think I left my wallet at the club.
All right. Well, there's a quick sample, I suppose, of what's to come. You know what I like, though, is how it's stupid, it's silly, it's playful, yet the musicianship is fucking legit, right? The fucking guitar was going off, the bass was going off. So, very cool. Very cool. Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's click this annotation, right? Let's see. Let's click the annotation for I feel weird, comb your beard, brush your teeth. Let's see what it says. By stating he feels weird, Thundercat is referring to an unrest within the monotony of his life. Throughout the song, he seems to be going in circles. He probably feels weird because there should be more to life than his routine. Okay. Sure. We'll accept that one. Why not? Track 3 is called It's featuring Flying Lotus, or produced by Flying Lotus and Thundercat. Let's go ahead and drop in track 3. Instrumental. Cool. Really setting the tone. And I will try and go like full bore analysis on this. You know, maybe this is him dreaming. He is asleep. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. This guy's so great. The drums, too. Holy fuck. Holy shit, man. This is awesome. Dude, the bass. The bass is fucking going off. This is incredible. All of it's going on. Fuck, dude. Listen to that shit. Oh, that was awesome. I love that fucking that shit was awesome. That was awesome. Okay, so who was it here? There was somebody, Jandro just said, I have a crazy theory that there is a story throughout, a loose story throughout. So let's pretend. Let's have fun, right? Let's get drunk and just pretend there's a story. So he's talking about, beat your meat, go to sleep, brush your teeth, brush your beard. I think I left my wallet at the club. And then it seems like he goes to sleep, maybe. So is this like some sort of crazy dream element? Is it anxiety? Is he panicked? Is he panicked about forgetting his wallet at the club? You know? Now, musically, I think what they're doing, they're just fucking having a jam session right there, right? Just 2 minutes of pure jam, because that's exactly what that was. So, gets a heart, for sure. But what if he's, he is drunk, but he's still waking up? Because sometimes I do that. Like if I drink too much, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'm kind of fucking, oh, what the fuck's going on? So maybe he's stressed out. Maybe he's stressed out. Let's move on to track 4, which is called Bustin' the Streets, and see if the loose story continues and gives us any hints. Produced by Thundercat and Flying fucking Lotus again. Is it just these two guys throughout? Oh, Soundwave's here. Cool. Soundwave. All right, all right, all right. I'm spoiling it for myself a little bit. Track 4, Bus in the Streets. Lighter fucking keyboard. This is cool. What's up, Krusty Sock?
Stuck in the clouds, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm high on the kite, don't bother me. I'm out here probably doing the most. From the minute I wake up, I'm staring at the screen, watching the world go insane.
Huh.
So I know what's happening in these streets. Thank God for technology, 'cause where would we be if we couldn't tweet our thoughts? Won't you leave some things to mystery? Opening your mouth removes all doubt, so be quiet. Technology is the key to it all.
I am going to do a quick pause here because this is great. This is great. It's light. It's happy. It's, you know, like daytime. It almost sounds like fucking Beatles or something like that, right? Like just happy, whatever. But it's not. This is pure anxiety, unhappiness, what have you. From the minute I wake up, I'm staring at the screen, watching the world go insane, right? Which is a pretty easy description of what probably a lot of us go through currently, right? It's so easy. Like I do that. I fucking get up, I come to my computer, I turn my shit on, and I'll start checking shit, you know, messages, whatever. And I'm on Twitter, I'm on Reddit, and it's like, here's this awful fucking thing. And I've been awake for 3 minutes. Here's this awful thing, awful thing, awful thing. But then there's this sense, right? Gotta stay connected so I know what's happening in these streets. Thank God for technology. Because where would we be if we couldn't tweet our thoughts? Right? Oh. And it's kind of wild because I remember a time when there was no internet, there was no Twitter, nobody said all this crazy shit online. You just existed in life and it was totally fine. You weren't censored because you couldn't speak online. You just existed and it was fine. And I like this question. Won't you leave some things to mystery? Opening your mouth removes all doubt, which to me feels like a play off of that saying, better to, Elizabeth, what's the thing? Better to someone think you're a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt? How's that go? What's that saying? It's something like that, right? Better people think you're a fool than open your mouth and remove all doubt?
To be silent
No.
and be thought a fool
Oh, better to be silent and thought a fool
than to open your mouth.
than to open your mouth and remove all
All
doubt.
doubt.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot about that thing. I like that.
I think that's what that's a play off of. I think that's what he's going off of right there. Because it is true. And you know, there was that comedy bit by Chappelle, right, on Saturday Night Live, talking about making fun of Kanye and how Kanye's talking about the Jews in Hollywood and all this other stuff. And the whole bit was great, I thought, because he's talking about how, you know, it's not crazy to think about all these people in Hollywood and who's there and who's running it and all this other shit, right? But it is a crazy thing to say. It's like, yeah, why would you fucking say that? Why would you just go out there and say shit like that? Incredible. All right, let's keep going. We're taking this a little too seriously. I got to get a little bit more drunk. Let's keep going.
Where did I lose my phone at? Doesn't really matter 'cause you're already behind the curve.
This is cool jam.
It's okay to disconnect sometimes. We're out here doing the most.
And I like this wind down. I kind of like this wind down. Because the silliness is falling out of it, you know? It's almost like It's almost like when you crack a joke, because some of the comedy I like, I prefer offensive, ridiculous, stupid comedy. But it's, for me, it's kind of a coping mechanism. And so, you know, I laugh at these things because that's the only way I can process some of the shit that's happening in the world. And so that end right there, where it kind of, it falls out of this light, happy feeling and just slows down, and you realize I'm making fun of something that I should not be making fun of. And I should be crying my eyes out instead of laughing. I shouldn't be happy. I should be sad or whatever. Anyway, there you go. There's my take on that. Busting the Streets. Cool. Pretty cool. Kind of like that one. Let's move on to track 5, which is called A Fan's Mail. Trong Song Suite 2. Trong Song Suite 2. All right, track 5. Here we go. My God, I love the bass, man. I just fucking, I can't get enough of it. Meow, meow, meow.
I wish I had my glass. I bet it feels real nice. Sitting in the sun, letting the rays brush over me. No one watching over me. I do what I want. Everybody wants to be a cat. It's gonna
This is a great song. This is great.
everything the light touches is where I would roam. My roar would be so powerful. I would scare off everything. Gonna be a cat. Gonna be a cat.
So this morning, I was outside in the backyard, and we have a cat, and it's mostly outside. We let it stay in sometimes, but mostly it's an outside cat because she wants to be. And it was, you know, the sun's coming up. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and she's in one of our chairs in the backyard, and like she's in the shade, but there's a little bit of sun shining through, and she kind of positioned herself so it was shining on her belly, and I came up and scratched her, and she was just chilling, right? And that's what this whole song is about. Like, wouldn't it be great to be a cat? Obviously. But think about that in the context of the previous song of, I get up in the morning and I go online and here's all this crazy shit and all these crazy people saying these crazy things and what the fuck is going on with the world. And then you go outside and there's your cat laying in the sun and you think, God, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? To just fucking hang out, just be a cat, sleep in the sun 12, 14, 18 hours a day, right? Lay around, do nothing. I have a cat. I do have a cat, yeah. Every now and then. A bobcat. I like that. I like that, Jandro. Jandro, I'm going to stick to your theory that there is a loose theme throughout this album. And I think, let's just think in terms of like scattered thoughts, experiences, right? Like, you're fucking stressed out, you're anxious, and then you go outside and you pet your cat. And you feel better, right? Let's keep rolling. I don't want to pound on that too much. I think it's pretty straightforward, but it's kind of neat. The theme is drunk, sure. But really, you could take that as, what if it's just like scattered thoughts and experiences, you know? And for the record, I am drunk enough to think that's really philosophical and deep.
Gonna be a cat. Gonna be a cat.
This is a cool album so far. Yes, I apologize. Hondro, I apologize. I'm saying the name terribly wrong. Cool beat right here, man. I like how the drums are kind of soft. Even the bass is soft. And they're using that, what's that? that drum thing where it's kind of like a fanned out little thing to kind of tap on the top there. What a great description. Right. But it's not a drumstick. It's that like fanned out thing. That was a cool jam. I really like that one. A Fan's Mail. I like that one. That's a good one. Yeah, Swentify. This song wants me to be a cat. Of course, I want to be a cat too. Yeah. All right, track 6 is called Lava Lamp, produced by Soundwave. Let's jump into track 6. Like spiritual. I did not expect this at all. I'm really kind of impressed by this. I thought this album would be silly and ridiculous. I was thinking kind of like a hip hop version of Primus, basically. You know, lots of crazy bass and Thundercat and silly lyrics and just ridiculous. This is emotional. This is spiritual. You know, it's kind of wild. And it's called Lava Lamp, which, you know, doesn't necessarily mean anything. Primus sucks. Oh, okay. Take it easy there, chat. Just take it easy. But with the name Lava Lamp for the song, I mean, I wonder if this is just something he was thinking about, he was going through while, like, just home, alone, by himself, maybe, like, laying down on the floor and then staring at a lava lamp, just thinking about somebody he misses in his life. It's kind of interesting, man. And honestly, it's pretty. I like it. It's pretty. This is cool, man. This is a cool song. Let's keep going. I need to shut up, stop interrupting it. This one for sure gets a heart. Lava Lamp gets a heart. That was great. That was great. What a great song. Lava Lamp. Super. Thundercat is silly but real as fuck, and he goes crazy on the bass. That is a fact. I listened to this album every month since it came out. This is this is great. This is phenomenal. Like, and I'm not surprised by the quality because fucking Thundercat brings the heat on the bass, and so he knows what he's doing, right? In terms of music, he's got Flying Lotus, he's got Soundwave. These fuckers know what they're doing. I'm just surprised by, I don't want to say the seriousness because that's not accurate. It's just, this shit's real. This is cool. Like this is not silly for the sake of being silly to push things away. Like, no, we're embracing shit right now. We're embracing it. We're just owning it, you know? Fucking legit. Let's move on to track 7, which is called Jethro, produced by Thundercat and Flying Lotus. Fuck yeah, let's drop in. And you know what? This one's a minute and a half, and Day and Night is only like 30 seconds. Flying Lotus and Thundercat. So let's roll through these next two, and then we'll pause before track 9, which is Show You the Way. So here comes track 7, Jethro.
Young drifting light, drift on by, shine on me, then pass me by, pour me out, then leave me cold. And when I die, into your life.
Huh. This is cool, man. This is very cool. I love the like delicateness of the production right here. Gonna let it roll into track 8, which is Day and Night. Instrumental. Huh. Interesting. Now check this out, chat. This is what is posted here by the Connor OG. Thundercat on this song, which was Jethro. The song feels closer to me talking about death than anything. It's the inevitable. I don't know. That was just my identification with it. That's literally all I can tell you about that song, which is Jethro, which is before the instrumental. And so, and then the instrumental was just, 30 seconds of just kind of that, what we just heard, which is almost like a pondering of that idea of death, and maybe identifying with death. Let's go back to Jethro, because there's not a lot of words here. Young drifting light, drift on by, shine on me, then pass me by, warm me up, then leave me cold, and when I die, cave into your light. Huh. It's almost like a little cycle. Cave into your light. When I die, cave into your light, Decay away and just be absorbed into the thing that you used to absorb into you. The light absorbing into you, shining on me, warming me up, but then leave me cold. And when I die, I cave in. This is fucking wild, dude. I did not expect to have this kind of experience with this album. This is absolutely not what I expected. This is great, though. This is really fucking cool. Right, Triple. Thundercat makes a song about death, and I still want to shake my ass. All right, let's move on to track 9, which is called Show You the Way, featuring Kenny Loggins, who's a fucking country music player, from what I understand. Yeah, I believe so. And Michael McDonald, I don't know who that is. Probably, maybe another country singer. I don't know. Produced by Thundercat and Flying Lotus. Show Me the Way, track 9. Here we go. This is so cool, man. This is so cool. This is so cool.
Your heart is struggling, baby. Try to believe there might be something that you just couldn't see. What if I told you that it's all so easy? Let me show you the way. On the edge of dark, there's a bright light. A blind on the edge of dark, when no one can tell their worlds apart. We'll live without, just take the ride.
All right, I'm gonna pause right here before Michael McDonald. Let's kind of touch on this a little bit. This is incredible. I should probably stop saying that, right? I don't want to beat it into the ground, but I'm continuously caught off guard by this. On the edge of dark, there's the brightest light, a burning light on the edge of dark, where no one can tell their worlds apart. We live with the dark, just take the ride. So that line right there, we live with the dark, just take the ride. To me, I take that to mean the experience of life. So I'm a huge fan of Bill Hicks, Bill Hicks. Bill Hicks? Yeah, the comedian, Bill Hicks, yeah. And he had this common debate about how life is just a ride. It's a ride. And I agree with that in the sense life is a ride. It's not a journey. You're not trying to get somewhere because the eventual somewhere is death. We're not trying to get to death, right? It's the experience. It's about being here. And it's a ride, and we have no control over it, right? Sometimes if you're on a ride, a roller coaster, you can look ahead and go, oh shit, we're going to bank left, we're going to loop, whatever, right? You can anticipate that, and you can kind of account for that. But you have no control over where the roller coaster goes, the ride. And the end of the ride is the dark. And so, I don't know, it's just this mix of light and dark. I'm kind of losing my own thought process here, but heavy-hearted, but my burden's light. I just want to live, learn how to fly, and when it's all over, breathe into the light, sink or swim. I'm not scared to die. So again, I feel like this is Thundercat just like wrestling with, not wrestling, just, you know, the cover, right? The picture, the cover. He's fully submerged in the water. And I always thought the cover was kind of strange, silly, what have you. Which, of course, it's Thundercat. But what if the cover and him being so fully submerged in the water is his own, like, visualization of life and death and the ride? And as you go through the ride, slowly but surely, you sink into the water until you're fully submerged and it's over, you know? This is kind of wild, man. And then Kenny Loggins says, your heart is struggling, trying to believe that there might be something you just couldn't see. But what if I told you it's all so easy? And so for me, and this is purely me, I have no idea what Kenny Loggins is really intending here, but it's all so easy, meaning when you're on the ride, maybe you're scared, you're trying to resist the ride, you're trying to hold on for dear life. You just fucking let go. It's all so easy. You let go and you let the ride be the ride, because that's what it is. And it doesn't matter how hard you fucking hold on to your restraints and shit. It doesn't change the ride. All it does is tense you up and make it less fun. Let go. Let it go. It's all so easy. This is fucking great. I am loving this shit. All right, let's drop into Michael McDonald and hear what he's got to say here. Michael McDonald. I love how chill this is too, man. This is fucking cool.
Just hold your face into the light. Though right now you might not know why. Long as love lies within, there ain't no way, baby.
This is incredible.
Let me show you the way. On the edge of dark, there's the brightest light. Abiding on the edge of dark, but no one can tell their worlds apart. We'll live or die, just take the ride.
Hondro, I'm happy to hear that you're fucking treating this as karaoke and belting out the words. I love that. And then Indigo, you've got Making Eye Contact to Suicide. The Ride. Who was that? What song is that? I know that song. I've heard it. I forget, though. Which one is it? Fuck Drake and Drive. We all need to Drunken drive to this. What song is that, Indigo? Let me know. I forget. Oh, Yachty. That's right. Thank you. It is Yachty. You're right. Yeah. Good call. Dude, this is fun. This is fucking great. This is incredible. Show You the Way. That gets a heart for sure. Honestly, Jethro, Day and Night, and Show You the Way. All three, I feel like, kind of feed into each other. Oh, this is cool. This is fucking cool. All right. Track 10 is called Walk On By. It's featuring Kendrick Lamar. I think I've heard of him before. Kendrick Lamar. Maybe I've heard a song or two of his before. Produced by Thundercat and Flying Lotus. Let's jump in to fucking Walk On By. Oh my god. Yeah, Triple, it is. Yeah, I think Kendrick is Baby Keem's cousin. Yeah, that's how he got in, through Baby Keem. I can't believe how chill this is. Okay, I'm going to pause real quick because I want to touch on this chorus. At the end of it all, nobody wants to drink alone. That's how it goes. Now, it sounds like, this verse one, it's a relationship that's kind of falling apart. But I want to kind of touch on this idea of maybe there is a story going through this. The idea of nobody wants to drink alone. He's been pondering death. He's talked about waking up and seeing all this shit on social media. He's considered the idea of how nice it would be to just be a cat. It sounds kind of like existential crisis type situation, honestly. And the coping mechanism being drinking. But nobody wants to drink alone. Like, how much more comforting it would be to have somebody else with you while you try and process all this bullshit, That just kind of popped into my head right now. At the end of it all, nobody wants to drink alone. But that's how it goes. Baby, that's how it goes. All right, let's jump into Kenny. Let's hear what he has to say here.
From eyewitness binoculars to Argentina and Africa, we mastered the pressure, hazardous, harassing us. You laugh at us, Why I can read it bag of dimes, now we bag of rhymes. Body bags, price tags on your forehead. 9 times out of 10, young niggas are 9 or 10. When that line becomes thin, be a killer or fireman. Fill up the livest pen if I needed to right my wrongs. I can't deny sin, condolences through these palms. I remember when your cousin was coming home. My bitch, but we plotted to kill him cause we ain't know him. Unfamiliar faces make niggas nervous. Convicted court cases might hit the surface. Restricted territories might come through lurking. We ain't want none of that urgent call. Llama at turban for all of my identity. Percocets for all the headaches I'm about to bring. Confetti, tumble out this barrel soon as it ring. You ready? That was the word before we moved on them. Treat them like Joe the plumber. I wonder if someone coming can see this tool on them. Immature and retarded is what you call me. Your cousin won't come home from the pen but from the army. If I can right my wrongs, it'd be in this verse I read. Even though a bullet hit him in the leg, still walk on by.
Huh. Huh. This is incredible.
Baby, that's how it goes. Don't walk away from me.
This is incredible. Also, I gotta ask, the Connor OG, are you the Connor I met a couple weeks ago up in Vancouver? Is that you? I don't know if you have different fucking channels or not on Twitch. Let's talk about Kenny's verse, okay? Let's talk about Kenny's verse. From my eyewitness binoculars to Argentina and Africa, we mastered the pressure. Hazardous, harassing us. You laugh at us. More accurate at bagging dimes. Now we're bagging rhymes. So we're more accurate at, bagging dimes, drugs. Think about, people in poverty, whatever, selling drugs to make it by. Now we're selling rhymes instead of drugs, right? Body bags, price tags on your forehead. This line was really interesting to me. 9 times out of 10, young people are 9 or 10. When the line becomes thin, be a killer or a fireman. Meaning, at the age of 9 or 10 is when these people in those environments essentially have to decide, do they want to try and make it straight? Or do they want to just start selling drugs, be a gangbanger, whatever? That's my interpretation of that. I don't know if that's accurate, but there you go. Oh, okay. So Connor is not the Connor I'm thinking of. Fake Connor. Do I want to click on the annotation? Yeah, sure. I think I got the.
Don't do it.
I know. I think I got the general idea. I'm not going to touch the annotation. I clicked it. I clicked away. I think I have the general idea. Fill up the lavish pen if I needed to right my wrongs, which is a great wordplay right there. Right my wrongs, right? Because with the pen you write, and then you also correct your wrongs. Right my wrongs. I can't deny sin. Condolences through these palms. I remember when your cousin was coming home. I bitched while we plotted to kill him because we ain't know him. Unfamiliar faces make people nervous. Convicted court cases might hit the surface. Don't know what's going on there. Like maybe they're worried about somebody being a rat or something like that. Restricted territories might come through lurking. That sounds some like gang territory thing. We ain't want none of that urgent call. Urgent call being like, going to the hospital. I'm an actor, follow my identity, Percocets. And for all the headaches, I'm about to bring confetti. Tumble out this barrel as soon as it ring. You ready? That was the word before we moved on him. Treat him like Joe the plumber. I wonder if somebody can see this tool on him. Amateur. Your cousin wants to come home from the pen, but from the army. If I can right my wrongs. First one I read. Even though a bullet hit him in the leg, I still walk on by. Huh. I don't know. That part I don't know. I'm too drunk. Very well done, of course, by Kendrick. There's probably a fucking 400-page book out there based on explaining that verse alone. The dichotomy between Kendrick's verse and Thundercat's verse is so interesting in itself. It is good. I mean, Kendrick, not only does he have like the writing ability and the wordplay ability, but even it's just his fucking delivery and his flow is amazing. The guy is so goddamn good at what he does. Very good. Very good. That was good. Walk on by. That was good. I already kind of want to like listen to it again. Great feature. Yeah, I agree with you guys. Well done on the feature there by Kendrick. Let's Let's see. Rio says, treat him like Joe the Plumber treated him as a political prop tool for propaganda, standing for an entire demographic. Okay. Bob got tricked. Man, Kendrick plays the bass. Thundercat raps. Sure. Okay. Sure. Let's move on to Blackkk. Blackkk. Produced by Soundwave. 2-minute song. Let's jump in. And then it shifts, and like now we're kind of light again. Interesting beat. And is that the bass, that sound? Trippy, man. Wow. Okay. So let's take this one after the previous track, because the previous track was fairly serious. And prior to that, right, we had Jethro Day Night Show You the Way, which seemed to be Thundercat flirting, not flirting, but just kind of accepting this idea of like, let go, right? It's the ride, like stop fighting what life is and just kind of settle into it. But then when he did so, we went into Walk On By with Kendrick, and it got serious again. And so maybe we can take that idea as it's not easy to let go. Like you let go, and then all of a sudden you clamp on again. And so then we shift into Black, and it's spelled Black, KKK. So I was expecting something different, but then it wasn't what I was expecting. It's very light and kind of free and letting go. And you get this verse too. I want to experience all the light has to offer me, bathing in your glow, patterns in the light, pressing new frontiers, totally reborn. Don't be afraid of death, will be gone in the twinkling of an eye. And so I wonder if it's the idea of, I'm trying to let go, I'm scared, I grab on again. No. Let go, you know? I don't know. This is fucking cool. Fucking cool. Man, I knew I would enjoy this album when I finally sat down with it, but I had no idea it was going to be something like this. I thought it was going to be silly and ridiculous. I was telling my wife how he has a song where the lyrics about playing Diablo and all this other shit. I play Diablo. Like he's ignoring his girlfriend and playing Diablo. That's what I was expecting, not this. This is totally different. I mean, I love it. I really do love it. But this is great. Let's move on. Track 12 is called Tokyo, produced by Thundercat. Apparently right here it says it's an ode to the capital of Japan. Okay. All right. Here we go. Track 12, Tokyo.
Restless nights in Tokyo. Wanna hear all the cash on anime. Don't try to stop me, cause I'm over 9,000.
I'm over 9,000.
The pachinko machines. I think I'm Ichiro. I think that I'm Goku. Can I just stay one more day? Reckless nights in Tokyo. Oh my God, it's Tokyo. It was premeditated, tried to get someone pregnant. It wasn't her fault, I'm just kinda psychotic. Left on my own, I would never come back. I'd probably hide in the suicide forest. This all started, was on a boy. I went to the dentist and he gave me a toy. It was Dragon Ball Z, a wristlet bracelet. Goku fucking Ruby. A love affair with Tokyo.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man. Cool outro there. All right. Let's keep to this broader theme. This idea of fearing death. Well, again, not fearing death, but just kind of processing the idea of death being part of life, because it is. Death is a part of life, and letting go, right? Maybe the struggle of letting go of that and just going on the ride, letting the ride be the ride. Now we roll into this, right? Tokyo. Restless nights in Tokyo. All the sounds, all the sights, Champs-Elysees. I can't say it right. Although I said it pretty well because I'm drunk. Gonna eat so much fish. I think I'm gonna be sick. Gonna blow my cash on anime. Don't try to stop. I'm over 9,000, which is a reference to, I think, Dragon Ball Z. I don't know a lot of these. Point me to the pachinko machines. Can I just stay one more day? Restless nights in Tokyo. Oh my God, it's Tokyo. And this line right here, restless nights in Tokyo. Restless. Oh, I'm sorry. Not restless. Reckless. Reckless. That's totally different. I was thinking restless, but reckless is different. It's almost like because reckless is like a aggressive abandonment. To be reckless means to aggressively let go. Force yourself to let go. Let go in kind of an aggressive manner, right? You're reckless. You're going crazy. And so I wonder if this song, even in its own, is probably just a fun song, but in the concept of what the album might be about, of swinging, the pendulum swinging the other way. What if at one point in time it was hard to let go? It was hard to accept this idea that we're all gonna die, whatever, and enjoy the ride. And now it's no. I'm gonna force myself. I'm gonna force myself to let go. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna really enjoy the ride, because that's another way to process that. And then you get into verse 2. It was premeditated, tried to get someone pregnant. Wasn't her fault. I'm just kind of psychotic. Left on my own, I would never come back. Probably hide in the suicide forest. And then this weird little story about going to the dentist and getting the Dragon Ball Z wrist slap bracelet. Goku fucking ruined me. Good shit, man. Really good shit. This is fun. Let's keep going. I'm enjoying this ride. The next one's called Jameel's Space Ride. Cool. Produced by Thundercat and Flying Lotus. It's track 13. Let's drop in. This is a lot of fun.
I want to go right. I'm safe on my block, except for the cops. Will they attack? Could it be 'cause I'm black? I want to ride away off into space and into the sun with all the spirits and
What?
aliens where we belong. I'm free as a bird and light as the wind. Just leave me alone. Just let me ride off into space. Space ride. That's where I wanna be. Space ride.
Huh. So, have you ever felt like, I honestly kind of connect with the song to an extent, not with the cops and all this other stuff, you know, because I'm black, whatever, right? But connecting with the idea of, do you ever feel like in life where there's all these terrible things going on and you just want to ignore it? Like this song to me is kind of the ostrich head in the sand. I don't want to acknowledge it. I don't want to be aware of it. I just want to ignore it. I just want to pretend like it's not there. I just want to ride. I just want to have fun. Is there a way I could just go have fun? I just want to ride my bike and I just want to go off into space, you know, that kind of idea, right? And if you take the music to it, it kind of works, I think. Like, nobody said anything in chat, which is kind of funny. Like, maybe I'm like way off in the weeds, or maybe all of you are high, or maybe both, you know, who knows? But this song feels like the idea of, God, I don't want to acknowledge all these terrible things. I just want to ride. I just want to have fun. You know? Smoking now, definitely high. I'm drunk as fuck. Yes, escapism. Exactly. Escapism. That's exactly what it is. It's in a form, it's an attempt. Not successful, an attempt at escapism. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Cool track. Fucking cool. This is great. Let's keep going. I don't want to slow it down too much. Next track is called Friend Zone, produced by Monopoly. Let's jump in. Track 14, Friend Zone. Oh, here's the Diablo song. Great. Awesome. Did I call myself black? Not quite. Nothing. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm gonna need more beer though. This is dangerously low.
What do you say?
Please, beer wench, please.
I'm your biggest fan, but I guess that's just not good enough.
I like the spaciness to it.
My hair weird or because I like to play Diablo.
Is it because I wear my hair weird or because I play Diablo? Thank you.
Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. 'Cause I really don't wanna have to spell it out. The next time you call me, I'm gonna sit and stare at the screen. Waiting for the call to end. You stuck me in the friend zone. That's that bullshit. I'm gonna play you either way. You could go or you could go.
Oh my god.
Because I'd rather play Mortal Kombat anyway. Hey, I'm all about my Johnny Cage. If you're not bringing tacos, I suggest you start to walk away.
Oh.
Bitch, don't
kill my vibe. That's awesome.
You've kinda gotten comfortable. So let me break it down for you. Don't call me, don't text me after 2 a.m. Unless you plan on giving me some.
Oh my god.
I would throw you in the garbage. 'Cause you play too many games. I'm better off by myself. Loving you's right for my love. No one wants to be in the friend zone.
Oh my god.
Friend zone.
That was a great song. Yeah, right? If these wallets could talk, you can hear some T-Bab in the bass lines. For real. For real. God damn. That was a great song. Friend Zone. I was wondering which one was the Diablo song. You stuck me in the friend zone. That's that bullshit. I'm going to play Diablo either way. You can come or you could go. Oh, man. Don't call me. Don't text me after 2 a.m. Unless you plan on giving me some. Because I got enough friends. Oh, that was great. That was great. Do I have any comments about that in the broader context of what we've been talking about for the album? And I would kind of say no. You know, in a sense, this song almost feels like this subtle return to normality, right? Where all of a sudden he's not worried about life and death and existential crisis and all this. Like all of a sudden he's kind of snapped back into where he is, right? Playing video games. He's got this girl who they're kind of friends, but like he's in the friend zone and he wants to obviously hook up with her, but she doesn't. And she'll still kind of like hit him up for stuff. And it's like, don't talk to me. I'm playing video games kind of a thing. And so it's kind of a weird like refocus. All of a sudden he's snapped back to reality, right? As a certain Marshall Mathers would say. It's more escapism. Guy wants to play video games instead of dealing with this toxic person. I don't know, man. I feel like, I mean, I don't necessarily disagree, but I don't take it as escapism. I feel like it's all of a sudden he's just been like back. He's just back in his body again. Whereas before, for a while, we've kind of like been floating around outside and thinking about all these like external, universal existence elements, you know? It's kind of wild. All right, let's keep moving. This is cool. Track 15 is called Them Changes, produced by Flying Lotus and Thundercat. Let's drop in. Here we go. Them Changes. Cool beat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Great fucking bass line. I mean, I can see him fucking playing the bass right now.
Nobody move, there's blood on the floor. And I can't find my heart.
Oh, Ariana Grande has covered
Where
this
did
song.
it go?
That's funny.
Did I leave it in the cold? So please give it back, cause it's not yours to take. It must have fell when I lost my mind. Deep in the cup, drowning in pain. Somebody help, cause I can't find my way. Nobody move, nobody move.
Cool turn right here. Very cool turn.
Somebody tell me how I'm supposed to feel.
This is great.
When I'm sitting here, knowing this ain't real. Why in the world would I give my heart to you? Just to watch you throw it in the trash. I've been juggling so long, I don't think I can hold on. Where were you when I needed you the most? Now I'm sitting here with the black hole in my chest. A heartless, broken mess.
Huh. Great song. it kind of feels like an extension of the friend zone to an extent. Like, you know, in friend zone, he's being fairly, you know, kind of like disregarding of the girl. I just want to play video games. Leave me alone. You know, don't talk to me. And now it seems like maybe it's the next day because he's talking about, you know, don't text me after 2 a.m. Maybe it's the next day. And maybe he's kind of like had a little bit more time to kind of focus on his emotions, his feelings toward this person, and how, yeah, this girl fucked me up. You know, you threw my heart in the trash and all this shit. I'm a heartless, broken mess, which is kind of a fun element to think about in terms of why that relationship would continue to exist. Where if she sees him as a friend, and he realizes that, which he seems to in the previous track, you know, why would he kind of stick around if he wants something more, but she's not willing to give that to him? Unless he has feelings for her that are strong enough to where he wants to hang around on the off chance maybe she'll like him more and all this other stuff. But instead, now she just kind of threw his heart into the trash, and now he's sitting here with a black hole in his chest. Macathizzle asked what I'm sipping on. It was Mind Haze, and now we're about to go to some Union Jack IPA, both by Firestone, a California brewery. Great brewery. I've been there a couple times. Good times. Let's see. Hondra says, not anymore. It's tied with hip hop now thanks to Bob. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I missed out. There's other things. I'm out of context with the chat. Oh, shuckins. Shuckins, everybody. Shuckins. Shuckins. Let's move on. Next track is called Where I'm Going, produced by Thundercat and Flying Lotus. Fantastic.
Is he going to the next bar?
You know what? Honestly, for an album called Drunk, there has not been a lot of drinking involved.
Kind of like they didn't drink anything in Lemonade?
They made Lemonade in the album Lemonade.
Did they make the drinking?
Don't talk to me. No. She's ruining everything temporarily for 5 seconds. By the way, thank you for bringing me a beer. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Love you. All right, track 16, Where I'm Going. Cool opener. Very cool opener. This is the first song to me that feels like there's anxiety involved. It feels just a little anxious. In this really long, prolonged fade out, to me feels like the idea of it's taking a long time to kind of get over this feeling of anxiety. Because you don't expect a fade out to take this long. Kind of like maybe you don't expect your anxiety to take so long to settle down. Because here's the verse. Here it comes. Here it comes. In and out and around. Feeling bare. Almost there. Here it comes. This is the best part. This is the best part. Getting weak. But I'm doing fine. How are you? How are you? Everything and nothing twirling around my head all at once. Where am I going? You know? It just feels like anxiety. And it won't go away. It takes a long time for the anxiety to go away. Yeah, Sherry. The drums are definitely anxiety inducing. Yeah. Interesting track. Interesting. Especially after this whole friend zone thing, right? And the girl breaking his heart, throw it in the trash, and now he's left there with a hole in his chest. Let's keep going. Track 17 is called Drink Dat, featuring Wiz Khalifa. This might be the first time I've ever heard Wiz Khalifa. And produced by Thundercat. Let's drop in. 17.
Can't open my eyes, girl, 'cause I'm just too wasted. You're taking me higher, straight shots with no chaser. I'm up past the clouds, can't come down, we're too faded. Way out in the stars, she said come to outer space. Then she said drink that, drink that, drink that. Drink that, drink that, drink. She told me, drink that, drink that, drink that.
Huh.
Drink that.
Drink that. As in,
She said,
come down off of
The night
this,
is
right?
almost over, but we still wanna party. Ain't no one in here sober. The weed I'm rolling's gnarly. These bitches love Sosa. These niggas want some Molly. I'm just chillin', getting high as fuck. Looking boss in my Cavalli. Smoking papers, no blunts. Writing turn up on our cups. Cause we gon' do that, someone get another bottle of gin. We just ran through that, made $1 million out of nothing, thought you knew that.
Nice change of
Hating
flow
on my
here.
crew swag, that's too bad. Walk up in the party, they like, who that? Pouring shots, ain't worry about precautions or the cost, cause we going far. Another drink, it might be a problem, I can't.
can't open my eyes, girl, 'cause I'm just too wasted.
Huh.
You're taking me higher, straight shots with no chaser. I'm up past the clouds, can't come down, we're too faded. Way out in the stars, she said come to outer space. Then she said drink that, drink that, drink that. Drink that, drink that, drink. She told me drink that, drink that, drink that.
So this feels like some sort of coping mechanism for the anxiety from the previous song. You know, he's at a party, and you know, let's take the couple previous tracks. Maybe he's finally kind of gone through this. We'll call it like a quasi breakup with this girl that was just a friend who he had feelings for, but she wasn't into him, and so they kind of, you know, maybe they went their own ways, and because of that, he had this weird anxiety, and now maybe he's at this party and this girl's telling him, oh, just drink this, just drink this, and this, I was talking about how the album's called Drunk and there hasn't been a lot of drinking. Here's the drinking. Right? And how funny how far removed we are from some of the earlier concepts of this album, some of the existential crisis and almost like meaning of life and what happens when we die and letting go and enjoying the ride. And now we're just stressed out about a girl having an anxiety attack and drinking to get over it, right? It's kind of interesting. Yeah, good shit. Good shit. All right, let's keep rolling here.
Drink that, then she said.
We young black Hollywood, we turning up, no turning down, even though we probably should. I pass some drugs to you, it's probably good. I know that we famous. Here's some red cups with shots, we should probably take them. Smoking out on private property, haters stay up and watch while we drink. Music low in case the neighbors call the cops on us. Niggas hating, bitches hate, all in the same. So take this cup of Bombay and drink all of it straight.
Ugh, Bombay straight? No, thank you.
We take the movies and the songs, make them real life. Live for the moment, they ain't worried what it end like. Go to the roof and hit the bong, have a good night. Now you should know what the players don't really know what I'm feeling. Sometimes I go through these phases. That mean we both feeling faded. I mean we both feeling faded. I really hope that we make it.
Can't open my eyes, girl, 'cause I'm just too wasted.
Uh-huh.
Drink that, drink that, drink. She told me, drink that, drink that, drink that, drink that, that. Then she said,
It drops right into Inferno. We're just gonna keep rolling. We'll keep rolling. I didn't realize it was gonna drop straight into Inferno like that.
black skies filled with smoke, darker horizons ahead. Out of the pen and into the fire, the descent into madness. Darkest day, darkest night, the inferno.
Wild, man. Wow. Wow. It does feel a bit like a descent into madness. Darkest night, into the inferno, out of the pan, into the fire, black skies filled with smoke. It does feel like it. It does feel like the darkness is kind of closing in all of a sudden. Kind of out of nowhere. You know? And it's really interesting to have that experience after this whole track of, you know, drink this, drink this, drink that. Basically just getting fucking hammered. Just getting hammered. And now here comes the darkness. Just slamming in, swarming in, right? He can't open his eyes. I'm just too wasted. Taking me higher. Straight shots. No chaser. I'm up past the clouds. And now we're into the fucking fire. Out of the pan, into the fire. Descent into madness. Brightest day, darkest night, the inferno. Which, when you're fucking wasted, not a whole lot you can do about that, right? Like, it's just kind of its own little ride. And isn't that a fun little parallel when you think about the ride and what we were talking about earlier in this album and his like questioning of existence and all that other stuff. And now he's on this other ride of just trying to survive being fucking smashed. All right, let's keep rolling. Yeah, it is Rob. Fuck yeah.
Black skies filled with smoke, darker horizons ahead. That's right. Out of the pen and into the fire, right. Descent into madness. Darkest night,
I love the beefy bass on this though. What I, especially too, since Thundercat usually is so crisp and precise, it's almost like muddy bass. It's almost sloppy. This is fucking great. It's at the Inferno fucking gets the heart for sure. It's Seinfeld theme. Oh my god. And again, like the where was it? I forget which track it was. Where it had that long outro, right? It was anxiety, but it was that long outro. Here again, Here's the descent into madness, and it's this long outro. Wow. Cool. Very cool. And Tim, the muddiness of the instrumentation really captures the drunken swirl of trying to block out the shit that just won't go away. I agree with that. And I also think it's the drunken swirl of trying to fight the drunkenness, right? Sometimes you get so fucking hammered and you're like, oh shit, I'm really, really drunk, right? Oh, I gotta like, you know, will myself out of it. And you can't, right? You just fight it and you fight it, and there's not a whole lot you can do other than, you know, pound a bunch of water and go to bed. That was great. Okay, let's let it, there's 15 more seconds here. Yeah. I lay down when that happens. Yeah, exactly. The next track is called Am I Crazy, which is only 25 seconds. And then we roll into 3 a.m. and then we roll into Drunk. So I'm going to let Inferno, I'll hit play right now. You can't fucking hear it. Anyway, it's already faded out. Let's just drop into Am I Crazy, which is a really short track, and then we go into 3 a.m.
Bittersweet memories cloud my faded mind. And if I was so lucky, I could press rewind. Or could it be I'm crazy? Cause I've been wrong before. Let a nigga know.
Or could it be I'm crazy because I've been wrong before? So he's basically lost at this point. Basically just lost. Let's roll on 3 a.m.
I just can't close my eyes. Something's wrong with me. No, I can't deal. I can't go to sleep. There's something in my heart. The streets keep calling me.
The music is fucking beautiful on this. It really is. Very soft. Almost comforting. But also a little unsettling.
Can't close my eyes. Something's wrong with me. No, I can't deal. I can't go to sleep. There's something in my heart. The streets keep calling me.
Wow. Wow, man. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that the guy who made the music video for Dragon Ball Durag could make an album like this? Now, this is incredible. This is fucking great, man. This is incredible. I'm loving this shit. Let's keep moving. Next one's called Drunk, produced by Flying Lotus and Thundercat. Let's jump in. This is fucking fantastic, man.
Drowning away all of the pain till I'm totally numb. Sometimes you want to feel alive, but not on someone else's time.
Neat drum drop in there, right there.
Senses rolled off. I just can't catch a breath. Squirrels and snakes keep me on my toes. Will you go down with me? Don't care what you say. So many feels, bro. LOL. I'm so over it. 'Cause nothing is real.
This is an interesting one. So we came off of 3A. We came off of Inferno, where he's just fucking hammered. Like, drink that, Inferno, Am I Crazy? Or I Am Crazy, 3 a.m. Like, just, he's hammered. And now we're like in this weird, like, washed out state. Drowning away all the pain until I'm totally numb. Sometimes you want to feel alive, but not on someone else's time. That's a very specific point to make, you know? Morning heartache senses your love. I just can't catch a break. Squirrels and snakes keep me on my toes. Will you go down with me? Don't care what you say. So many feels, bro. LOL. I'm so over it because nothing is real. I'd rather be up my mind than to be dead alive. To be dead alive. So what does that mean, to be dead alive?
What?
Dead alive.
You're a zombie.
Right. I agree with that. A zombie. But what's a zombie?
3 a.m. drunk.
I don't think it's 3 a.m. drunk. I think a zombie is more of somebody who is alive but doesn't realize they're alive.
They're hungover.
No, I think it goes deeper than that. I think, to be dead alive is to be somebody who is alive and doesn't appreciate the fact that they're alive. Somebody who's going through life and living the motions and going through all the things without realizing, hey, all this shit could be over like that. That kind of zombie. LOL, I'm so over it. Nothing is real. I'd rather be up my mind. Crazy, right? What does it mean to be up your mind? Like, just, I'd rather be so consumed by all these ideas and all these concerns, these anxieties, these worries, than to be dead alive, which is, I'm alive, but I'm basically dead because I don't fucking realize what's going on and I don't appreciate what's happening in the moment. Speaking of appreciating the moment, my son is in his room going nuts right now playing video games, which is great. I love it. That's how I take that. Nothing is real. I'd rather be up my mind than be dead alive. This is cool, man. This is fucking cool. What an experience. What an experience. Oh, shit. Good times. Good times. All right, let's move on to... there's 2 more songs. The next one's called The Turn Down. Featuring Pharrell Williams. Produced by Flying Lotus and Thundercat. I mean, just A tier or S tier people, right? I mean, fucking top notch. Everyone involved. S tier is better than A tier. We talked about this. We did a fucking fruit ranking, for crying out loud.
That doesn't make sense.
I explained it to you. I told you it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
He is going goblin mode. It's great. I love it. I love it when he goes goblin mode. That means he's having so much fun. And he is having a lot of fun right now. All right, let's drop into track 22, which is called The Turn Down. Drunk, Gets a Heart. This whole album is fucking phenomenal. I love it. I really do love it.
As I sit, and I stare into the clouds, watch the world turn. Is this where we belong? Or is it a sight to fail? Makes me wonder, makes me think everything we do is weak.
Wow.
Turn down, oh cause look at the mess we've made. Who's gonna clean it up? Oh my God, where's Captain Planet? Perception, what you see compared to reality, so far away. You're so drunk you miss it all. Yay.
Wow.
Just make sure you have the right Jordans on, or be left behind to ride and die.
This is it. This is the album right here. This is it. This is the core. This is the core. As I sit, I stare into the clouds, watch the world turn. Is this where we belong? Or is it a step to fill? Makes me wonder, makes me think everything we do is weak, turn down, because look at the mess we've made. Who is going to clean it up? Oh my God, where's Captain Planet? Perception, what you see, compared to reality, so far away. And those two lines right there. Perception, what you see, compared to reality, so far away. To me, that's brilliant. And it applies to me. It applies to all of us. But I mean, it's so easy for us, ourselves, in our daily lives to get caught up in the things that we're worried about and what we see, right? Versus the reality of what is actually happening. That right there to me is brilliant. You're so drunk you miss it all. Just make sure you have the right Jordans on or be left behind to rot and die face down in the gutter. That's it. That's the core of the album right there. This idea of all of us, myself included. I'm not trying to fucking talk down anybody or anything like that, right? We're all so caught up in our own little worlds and our own little lives. We don't realize the bigger picture. We don't realize what's happening, which I don't want to I'm not trying to talk shit to anybody else or oh, we're all so terrible. No. But take that idea, right? We're all so caught up in these, our own little worlds and this, and apply it to what we were talking about before. This is the existential crisis, the ride, existence, all this shit, There's a lot of layers here. This is kind of fucking brilliant, in my opinion. And then that line, just make sure you have the right Jordans on, or you'll get left behind and rot and die. Face down the gutter. I gotta sneeze. Oh, hold up. All right. Odd pause moment there. And the line, make sure you have the right Jordans on, is such a great dig at consumerism, capitalism, all that shit, right? All this stuff is going on, but what's the big concern? We got to have the right shoes on. We have to have the nice car, whatever, right? Whatever. And I'm not trying to talk down anybody. I'm just trying to pull the concept of the album out. And I feel like it's shining through right here. This is it. This is the bright core of the idea. This is fucking great. Let's keep rolling.
Face down in the gutter. This is gonna sound like I was just hitting the hash. They make us think it's a race war when the war is in class. Teachers come through the speakers and bitches through the glass. Subliminal messages influencing the whole clash. Black, white, gay, straight human beings on and want some ass. If you scared of different, then you should not take the same path. If all lives matter when we mention black, why do you gasp? Behind our blue skies is the sun who's surrounded by black. I love the camel, but why have more ammo than MASH? Instead of blowing yourself up, take a love pill and laugh. Laugh.
This is fucking brilliant. That's it. That's the album. Right there. That's the album. This is going to sound like I was just hitting the hash. They make us think it's a race war when the war is in class. Class war, right? The rich versus the poor. Them versus us. And I've said this a lot. Teachers come through the speakers, images through the glass, TV, teachers, obviously. Subliminal messages influencing the whole clash. Subliminal messages. And I could fucking rant about this for an hour. But can I do it after fucking 6 beers? Can I articulate my thoughts right now? Think about what the left side of the media says and what the right side of the media says about I'm just going to throw this out there. I won't even rant. Just you in your own mind right now, your own self, without me saying anything else. What do you think of when you hear the word Republican? What do you think of when you hear the word Democrat or liberal and conservative? Because those words no longer stand on their own. Those words are now interconnected with a whole chain of other words that mean all of these things, right? That's it. That's all I'll say. You guys can process that on your own. But the reason why I want to focus on that is because of the idea of subliminal messages, and more so the idea of daisy chaining ideas, or daisy chaining, daisy chasing, I can't say it. Daisy chaining terms, definitions to one word. So if you say one word, all of a sudden it means 8 other things at the same time, right? That to me is the big problem. That's a big problem. Because if you say I'm this, now all of a sudden you've admitted you're all of these things, but you're not. Somebody else has said you're all of those things, but it's not necessarily true. It's not true. Black, white, gay, straight. Human beings all pee and want some ass. Yeah, that's true. If you're scared of a different, then you should not take the same path. Brilliant line right there. Brilliant line. Being, if you're scared of the different, you should not take the same path of fearing those who are different from you. Do not fear them. They are not your enemy. Somebody who is different from you is not your enemy. Don't take the same path as all of the other fools who have decided they're going to fear what is different from them. If all lives matter, when we mention black, why do you gasp? Oh, fucking beautiful. Beautiful. And then the next one, behind our blue skies is a sun who's surrounded by black. Meaning we're all surrounded by it. We're all in this shit together. This is fucking phenomenal, man. Like never. If somebody would have told me, bro, what do you think this album is going to be about? Drunk by Thundercat. Oh, silly, ridiculous. No, I never would have thought this kind of shit would come through on the album. This is unbelievable. I love the camo, but why have more ammo than MASH, which was the TV show about the Korean War? So obviously a whole army having ammo, right? Instead of blowing yourself up, take a love pill and laugh. Fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal. God, so good. Oh my God. So good. Oh, let's keep going. There's one more track. This is amazing. This is fucking amazing. The last one's called DUI. Let's close this out. What a wonderful experience this has been.
Sometimes you're alive. Sometimes you are dead inside. With the time to read between the lines of life and death. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's the worst thing ever. One more glass to go. Where this ends, we'll never know.
Wow. Kind of dark, aggressive there. So I kind of love this. Sometimes you're alive, sometimes you're dead inside. With the time to read between the lines of life and death, which is kind of what we've been doing this whole time, is reading between the lines of life and death, this whole album, right? Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's the worst thing ever. And here's what I love. Hopefully you won't get caught and get a DUI. And I feel like you can take that so many different ways. Sometimes I feel like you can take that as one way of, I hope you don't get caught taking life too seriously. I hope you don't get caught not taking life seriously enough. Like there's this whole multitude of getting caught with life and how you perceive life, right? What you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to feel, how you should react, etc. But you see, it's not so bad. There's always tomorrow. Bottom of the glass. At this point, you've made an ass, and your friends will let you know tomorrow. And with that verse, I almost take that verse as like a sense of, almost like a sense of reincarnation. As in, you're going to go through life, you're going to do what you do, you're going to make your mistakes, you're going to do all this shit, and then you're going to die. And then you're going to die. And when you die and you ascend out of this form, you're going to look at your life and go, oh man, I made an ass of myself. Right? I did all this wrong. I was worried about that. I should have never been. Oh God, I was just stupid, right? But then there's always tomorrow, which is the next experience, which in my view, this is my own personal worldview. It's kind of the Buddhist view of life. Like we are not, this is all one thing. And really existence is essentially a dream. And so you have your dream of the life that you're in right now. And when that life ends, you wake up from that dream and you go, oh, okay, that was a fun dream. And then you go and dream someone else's life. And for everyone, billions and billions of lives, you experience them individually through time. And then you wake up. Oh, wow, that was wild. That was crazy. That was cool. Let's do this guy. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just my personal opinion. That's my belief. There you go. But that's, I pull from that verse. You've made an ass and your friends will let you know tomorrow. As in your next experience, you know, well, actually that doesn't make sense. But when you like come out, your friend being your own self telling you, wow, look at how ridiculous you were for worried about that. Ah, shit. Life's a bitch and then you die. Yeah, for real. You only live once, live stream drunk. Hell yeah, Tim. For real. For real. Triple. This inspired me. Someone get me my keys. I can get behind the wheel. Let's go fast, take chances, you know? Go fast, take chances. Just fucking live, man. I mean, God, now I'm going to get all preachy. Now.
You've been preachy the whole time.
A little bit. Not too terrible.
You've been drunk preaching.
Well, of course I've been drunk preaching. I'm fucking drunk. It's drunk reaction to drunk.
I'm just saying.
We're going to fight. We're going to wrestle later. I'm going to lose, which means I win somehow. I don't really have a point other than to say, just live. You guys, just live. That's it. It's that simple. And you can worry about shit, and you can fight shit, and you can resist it, and you can be upset with it. You can love it. You can laugh at it. You can do whatever you want. Existence will remain what it is. So just live however it is that you need to live. And obviously do your best to be kind, be your best version of yourself. And that's it. That's it. Now, someone said in the chat something about drank. What is going on with drank? What's that? What's going on with that? Are we doing one more? Let me close out. We're going to do some bonus content here. We're going to do some bonus content. I'm still recording, so we can leave this on for the... Oh, there's a burp. There's a burp. Are we doing one more video? What do we got, folks? What do we got? It's just drank the chopped version. Okay, so should I go to YouTube here? Let's get to YouTube. Drank. Is that what I'm fucking putting in? Drank the chopped version? Drank,
How do
chopped.
you spell that?
Don't worry about it. Google will spell it for me.
D-R-A-N-K?
Oh, this is not. I'm in the weird part of YouTube right now. This is not what I want to do right now. I don't think this is what we want to do. The music video for Them Changes and Show You the Way. Okay. Them Changes. Them Changes. Let's check this out. All right. Here's Thundercat. Them Changes. Let's jump in. Let's watch the video.
Nobody move, there's blood on the floor. And I can't find my heart. Where did it go? Did I leave it in the cold? So please give it back, cause it's not yours to take. It must have fell when I lost my mind. Deep in the cup, drowning in it, pain. Somebody help, cause I can't find my way. Nobody move, nobody move.
There's something here. Okay, there's something here. So, here's some of the imagery, okay? There's two samurai warriors, they're fighting each other, right? He cuts off both his arms, and he falls to the ground, okay? That's its own scene. Then there's also the scene, the picture of the guy with arms around the two women. Now, think about that in terms of a samurai warrior also cutting off the two guys' arms, okay? Now, here we see the same warrior who had his arms cut off playing the piano with two hands. So to me, there's a link there between the photo of the man with his arms around the two women, the image of this person having his arms cut off, and then the image of this person with his arms intact making music. I don't know where it all leads, but that's what I'm thinking about. Okay, let's keep rolling.
Somebody tell me how I'm supposed to feel.
And maybe he was just dreaming the whole time.
I'm sitting here knowing this ain't real.
Now his arms are gone.
But I give my heart to you, just to watch you throw it in the trash.
And he can't change the channel because his arms are cut off.
I've been so long, I don't think I can hold on. Where were you when I needed you the most? Now I'm sitting here with the black hole in my chest.
There's Thundercat playing the bass.
Heartless, broken mess.
Okay, that part is interesting as well because he looks over at the hamster in the cage, and the hamster looks as sad and depressed as he is. And why? Because the hamster's in the cage, and with his arms cut off, he's essentially in a cage, right? Interesting, very interesting. Uh-oh, somebody's got a toy swords they're playing. Okay. Okay. What's the other video we need to watch from this album? What's the other one? I forget. Someone said it. I missed it though. It was Them Changes and one other one. One more. Someone let me know. Show you the way. Okay, show you the way. Thundercat. Show you the way. Thundercat. Alright. Oh, with Kenny Loggins and Michael McDonald. Okay, cool. All right, let's drop into this one. Let's check this out. Same characters. He still does not have his arms, so this is post-combat. I like the image of Thundercat right there.
Just wanna live, learn how to fly. When it's all over and into the light, sink or swim, I'm not scared to die.
Tell him how you feel, Kitty Loggins.
Your heart is struggling, baby, trying to believe. There might be something that you just couldn't see.
Oh, got the old smack. Oh, interesting. Interesting. He smacks him upside the head and a bunch of like black viscous fluid comes out. So we can take that as like toxin, right? You know, something bad. Just knock some shit out of him, out of his head.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael McDonald.
Wake up and dream. Tell on the wall of all you believe.
Now he's doing like a little bit of exercises, a little bit of healing, a little bit of recovery here.
Life's waiting there. Just hold your face.
Oh, but he's getting a little frustrated. A little bit of frustration.
Right now, you might not know why. Long as love lies waiting. There ain't no wrong way, baby.
Oh, that's cool. I really like that it switches in his mind from the helpers that are at the facility to his family. That's pretty cool. I like that quite a bit right there.
Let me show you the way. On the edge of dark, there's the brightest light. Abiding on the edge of dark, where no one can tell their worlds apart. We'll live or die, just take the ride.
How's it going? It's your boy Thundercat. If you're gonna fill your water bottle with vodka, always make sure you
You know, Inferno, you said this music video always makes me tear up. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. This guy's thinking about his family. He's trying to recover. He's trying to heal. He thinks about them. When he does so, it's inspiration for him. And then you've got all these photos, right? Post at the end of the video. So I have to believe what's going on here is this is like post therapy, post recovery. He goes on, lives a happy life with his family. It's fucking cool, man. Fucking cool. Yeah. That's great. Well, you know what? It's funny how life is sometimes, because I came into tonight drinking my beer thinking, oh, I'll do a drunk reaction to Drunk by Thundercat. It'll be silly. It'll be funny. It'll be ridiculous. And it was absolutely the opposite. Oh, man. That was great. That was great. And 187, I see your thing there. I apologize. I'm going to stop here because I have been drinking beer for the last 2 hours, as you have seen with your own eyeballs. And I have not gone to the bathroom, and I am kind of dying because of it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to go pee like a like a racehorse, as they say sometimes. Because I need to. It's time. It's time for me to go pee. Yeah. That was fun, y'all. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Good times. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Great album. Great album. Good album. Really cool. I'm glad that I was able to get, like, super philosophical with it while also being drunk, because that's always kind of fun, too. Good shit. Good shit. Take care, everybody. I got to remember to hit stop on the record so I don't fuck up